In this Star Wars Battlefront 2 news update video, I will be sharing with you an update on Kyber 2, which has just received its Wave 3 playtest and a bunch more stuff. So before we do dive into all of today's news though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future Battlefront videos, including Kyber news updates. So, the long-awaited Wave 3 of Kyber V2 testing is now underway. So if you did sign up to the playtest, make sure you have checked your notifications on Discord to see if you have been given access. The Kyber team have granted around 1,000 people access to Kyber 2 with Wave 3. So if you did sign up, you may have gotten in, although there were like 20,000 applicants. So not everyone has gotten in, unfortunately, but now there are over 4,000 people that have signed up to the playtest and got access, and there are over 4,000 paying Patreon members. As for the full release, which will be free for everybody, they are still targeting before the end of this first half of the year, so before the end of June, but we'll just have to wait and see. As for future waves, they did say that they are seeing how Wave 3 goes, if they actually do need a 4 more waves after this before a full release. As part of this third wave of playtesting, they have created something called the Vanilla Plus mod pack, which is tailor-made for Kyber servers and not compatible with Frosty Mod Manager. This mod pack delivers a carefully tuned experience while preserving the spirit of the vanilla Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay. With the new base game dedicated servers, players can now dive into the action and remember the glory days of Battlefront 2 with a hand-curated selection of bug fixes, minor tweaks and quality of life mods sprinkled on top to complement the experience. So it's as close to the base version of the game without too many mods, but it just improves things here and there. It addresses a lot of the requests people had in regards to small quality of life improvements, but it also includes mods such as instant online improvements and better crosshairs. With the launch of Wave 3, a new update has been released, so you need to download that if you do play on Kyber, and much like in the previous version, which I did make a video on, they have implemented a new stats page, which is basic at this moment in time, but it's still good to get some of the more basic and important stats, although this will evolve over time. This stats page includes data for both your EA servers, so your EA account and all the stuff you've done since the game's release, but also what you have done on Kyber servers as well, so it's two separate profile pages, which is just really great. Again, we will see more additions to the stats page in future updates to Kyber, even though it looks fairly limited right now, which is fine because it's still a great start. It's still better than what we have in the base game, which is absolutely nothing. The Kyber team also say that daily activity has been steadily increasing over the past month, and they hope with the new vanilla servers, more players will find a new home on Kyber. This follows the ridiculous hacking situation that we've been dealing with over the past few weeks and months. I also thought it would be a good idea to go through some of the highlights of the patch notes for the vanilla servers of Kyber using that vanilla pack that has just been released. It's a fairly extensive patch notes list, so I will leave a link down below in the description, but for example, they have fixed a bug where players affected by Force Choke could no longer use their primary attack, or choked enemies were not lifted into the air. The damage of Aiden's TL50 alt fire ability has actually been reduced from 150 to 120, so it is less effective. All of the star cards are also on all of the max levels, so everyone's on a level playing field aside from experience. In terms of the unlocks, everyone is at the max level, so if you are new to the PC version of the game, you haven't got to worry going up against people that have been putting in hundreds and thousands of hours. Probably one of the biggest additions to this is more in the form of content in a way, so they've actually added AI pathfinding to every possible map and mode, plus AI game mode logic to Galactic Assault, Capital Supremacy, Strike, Extraction, Blast, and Heroes vs Villains. Yes, that's right. AI now work on all of those modes and maps. It will be interesting to see what the wider community's reaction is to these changes to the base version of Battlefront 2, alongside obviously the servers that do have things like Battlefront Plus on them. I know so many people are desperate to try Kyber that haven't already, that aren't subscribed to Patreon or have not received access through the beta playtest, and that's fine. I know people are just wanting to be free of hackers and stuff like that and access mods online and custom servers and just all the great things that come with Kyber, but the previous sort of time frame they mentioned is that it will be before the end of this first half of the year, so hopefully it does make it by the end of June, but we'll just have to wait and see. That said, still sign up to the playtest if you haven't already, just in case they do have future waves and you might get in. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any future Battlefront 2 videos and Kyber content. If you missed any of my previous Kyber videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.